right now I have an opportunity to do something really great. I'm going to interview the presenters and sponsors of this fabulous event here in Sarasota. But before I do, I want to say I haven't lived here a very long time, but I'm used to a diverse community. And part of doing my show, there are people who've said, oh, it should be more white, oh, it should be more this, it should be more that. But it's very important to me to make sure that my show represents everything that's happening in the community that's positive. And also the focus on everything that's happening in the community. There are 600 people at least here tonight, and they all came out to support you and to have a good time. How important is it, Ronique, for you to make sure that your community is represented in downtown Sarasota when it comes to giving an event?
Well, I don't want the people of our people to be forgotten about. That, this isn't just a select downtown. This is everybody's downtown, and we're just here to show up to say that we do exist and we have a great time and we want to support downtown.
I feel like, we belong to this city just like everyone else. And when I say we, I mean young people, not just African Americans, but the younger demographic, which we try to cater to. And we make it our business to bring them out. When we do an event, to bring them out, and so that it shows City of Sarasota that create things for us, or for the people who say there's nothing to do in Sarasota, that there are things to do. You just have to kind of keep your eyes open, pay attention to Facebook and the flyers that you see around, and when you see the things that say DQ events, those are the events that you want to be at.
Now, part of doing my show is being active, and it's on the town with Lorenzo, so of course I'm on the town. And since filming you at the Ultra White Party, which happened in September, other businesses have reached out to you as well to say, hey, we would love to have you do some of your open mic and other things in their venues as well. How does that feel?
That's a really great feeling. It lets us know that we're doing something really positive and that people are paying attention, that, there is a group of people that have not been touched and that they need to reach out to that group of people. So we've had a wonderful evening going to Ivory this evening, and just, again, it's some place that a lot of people might not have ever seen before, but now they see a different part, and Ivory sees us and we see Ivory. So it's a hopeful relationship.
Excellent. And EJ, what do you think is the next step? What do you think is the next step for the African American community, who many of them helped found this city? The city was built on the back of African Americans as well. And I've read the plaques. I'm not from Sarasota, but I can read. And so I have read the history books. And what do you think is the next step for your generation? I'm a little older than you, so your generation. What do you think is the next step for your generation when it comes to making sure that you are included in everything that goes on here in Sarasota?
The next step, I think, for Sarasota and DQ events, we're doing it a little differently. We told everybody tonight, leave the jeans at home, leave the sneakers at home, dress up. Put on tuxedos, put on black suits, put on nice cocktail dresses, and come out and do something a little differently. Because I think when you take people to another level, they start to enjoy the level that you're taking them to. And once they enjoy it, they don't want to go back, man. And so we're trying to keep it at this notch and better.
You do things for the community as well?
Yes, we do a lot of benefits, a lot of fundraisers. Actually, we're planning to do a toy drive in for the Christmas holidays to give toys to people who, are not as fortunate as we are. The White Party was a benefit for Goodwill Entries and Second Chance Last Opportunity to give clothes and food to people who are less fortunate as us. And tonight, we said, this whole event tonight is going to be just for the people of Sarasota, to let them know, dress up, come out and do something really nice, support the new establishment. Esca with Soul now is Urban Reef. So we're partnering with them to say, we're gonna bring one of our big events here and see how you handle the big events, and kind of just spread the love in a sense, to make sure that they can get a good jump start off with starting their new business off here at Urban Reef.
Well, everybody seems to feel that maybe next year this venue may not be big enough for for 2010.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. People are having so much fun. It's packed upstairs, and people are having a ball downstairs, and that's what we wanted. We wanted people to come and enjoy themselves. So we know that we have to make the venue bigger next year, and I think everybody's going to be really excited for the next event.
And what was nice about tonight's event is because it was almost, and I'm sure you guys are on your way there, it was almost like being in a Tom Joyner weekend where you have a mini event, big event, mini event. You guys are going to turn this into a whole weekend, I see, coming very soon.
We actually, not to kind of jump ahead of things, but that's what we're looking at. We're looking at doing some things that we can incorporate youth events for kids, events for high school students, middle and high school students, and then definitely the adult nights like you see tonight. So hopefully if Sarasota stays behind us and if the crowd keeps coming out and supporting us, that we could do that thing and really make a big weekend event and have you maybe to host one of our events for us. How about that?
Well, hey, I'm always open. If there's a mic and a camera, I'm talking. And do you have something that you would like to say to the people of Sarasota?
I just want to say thank you so much for supporting DQ events, and we're having a wonderful time. And make sure you look for us in February. We have something very special planned. You got to keep paying attention.
Oh, you have to keep paying attention. And I promise that on the Town with Lorenzo, yes, there is an open mic. First of all, they have an open mic every last Thursday of every month. Do you have a website or something that people can check out?
Our website is dqeventpromo.com. Go to that site. It has everything that we're doing. You can pre-purchase tickets to the event. Can I just say one thing to the lovely people of Sarasota? When we ask you to pre-purchase tickets, it's for your benefit, not ours. So
well,
tonight,
I feel honored to be able to represent the beautiful people of Sarasota, and you just met two more, Ronique and EJ, and they're two young African Americans in the city of Sarasota. He has some Indian in him. Two young African American and Indian people who are doing everything they can to make sure that the city of Sarasota is a place that represents everyone and is beautiful for everyone. On the Town with Lorenzo, Luca Shea.